Pretty good choice. When this just loads. Maybe I don't actually even need to do quite as many, like going back and forth at the end of the day as I did before, because I kind of didn't even realize how many things I might have in the tavern previously. I can have quite a few things to do in there. Like, for example, I forgot before for sure to return the one quest to the tavern keeper. I could remember to do that now too. Also, these are something that I didn't realize that we're here, but they surely are, so let's listen to what they are talking about and everything.
Have you heard the news about how?
Everyone in the city has. Bryland must be pleased.
That half-blood is as cold as the mountains. Did they not serve together in the war?
Oh, I can hardly speak ill of the sense or conscience of any man simply for wishing Rendon Howe dead. You've met him. The man made vipers seem personable.
Well, I didn't say I was shedding any tears over his passing. He never was any friend of mine. Have you heard the news about how?
Everyone in the city has.
Hello.
Whoever you are, Wait. I know you. My son described you in great detail. He tells me that I owe you his life.
That is true enough. So who are you?
You see me at a loss. I suppose I have yet to recover from the shock of seeing Oswin. I am Ban Sigurd of the Dragon's Peak Benorn, and I owe you a debt of gratitude for your kindness to my son. Is there anything you would ask as a reward for saving Oswin?
Well, all I want is for you to speak out against Locane.
Thank you again. Know that I will stand behind you at the Landsmeet with all the support I can muster. In fact, I am taking my supper today with Ban Reginalda of the White River Benorn. I'll speak with her about this at once.
Good. I'm grateful. I'm very grateful for that. Also, you are Fulf.
Wonderful. Another one. I suppose you're here to ask for a donation too. West Hills Arling belongs to the Darkspawn now, girl. Perhaps they're interested in giving sovereigns to the Chantry, feeding orphans, clothing idiots, or whatever it is you want.
I didn't ask for anything, but I had to be looking like Okran was doing some weird emotions, movements, but weird thing. I didn't know the West Hills had fallen. I'm sorry.
Well, I can see how you might miss it. All of southern Ferelden covered by black clouds, the ground rotting beneath your feet, plagues and darkspawn raids going on until even the crows get sick of the smell of carrion. What's a little trifle like that when compared to the important troubles here in Denerim? There's no point talking about it. Leave me. I've nothing for you anyway. There's nothing more to say. Pester someone else.
I do wonder how he would have reacted if I said that I'm a Greywater, so I'm not looking for any handouts. Maybe he would just then be like, oh well, what a great job I've been doing when I haven't even gotten the full darkspawns cleared from there or protected the town and stuff like that. Who knows? I'm of course answering exactly the same that I did before, because that's how it should be, I feel like.
I cannot thank you enough for what you have done.
You're welcome, once again.
What can I get you, stranger?
So here's the one finished business. Makes a note of recognition you are owed. So that's at least done. Also.
Probably. Hebron has done nothing since we've arrived except spend coin on herself. If we stay in Denerim much longer, I'll have to send her to a cloister.
No need for such drastic measures. She's only a child. She'll outgrow this.
How old is she now? 15?
Is that the number that represents becoming intolerable? Yes. She turned 15 this past spring.
My son Oswin was just as bad. Rest assured, my friend, she will outgrow it. Or you'll strangle her and throw her in the river.
Yeah, but Okran is actually all the time like this now. I don't know why. He's all the time doing this sort of movement. I don't know why he can't just relax and be like normal, but who knows? Something very strange going on with him. Also, I have no idea why they have to be talking to each other from across the full goddamn tavern. Like, shouldn't you just come and sit next to him or something if you're planning to do it? Although, last time around when I was playing, I did see him come and sit next to this guy, but he was sitting into this direction, as in his legs went through into here and stuff, which was also very strange, but I don't know, I guess they just don't know how to talk to each other, and that's why then even sitting in here is very awkward. But anyways, Pan Alstana.
May I help you?
I was asked to give you this. I was asked to give this to you. Give her the ring.
This is Ermenric's. Explain yourself. My brother would no more part with this ring than with his head.
He needs your help.
He's alive then? Please, if you have any news of my brother, I would hear it.
I do for sure. He is in the dungeons of the Earl of Denerim's estate.
A dungeon? What? No. I will go to him at once. Someone will answer for this. Take this with my thanks. It has been in my family since the War of Crowns, crafted for us by the Circle of Magi. An heirloom is a small thing compared to my brother's life.
No problem. But I'm grateful that, because I originally thought that I might be just finding these guys from the Landsmeet. But I'm grateful then that I indeed had reason to come into this place, but I guess you normally would anyways. But definitely did not remember that they would have been in here. Definitely not in any way. I wonder if it was then that or whatever would have been the thing. Well, not certain. We do have a huge amount of gold though. Bryland.
You'll have to excuse me. I'm engaged at present.
Oh yes, I did read this as well, so let's read it. The noble families of Ferelden. The occupation left empty castles in its wake. Full families were butchered in the initial invasion, and all those who couldn't or wouldn't bend knee to the Emperor's puppet king were declared traitors and hunted. Many bloodlines ended on chevaliers' blades at dusty crossroads in forest clearings or in freeholds. And then there were the turncoats. To curry favor with their new masters, some nobles took up arms against their brothers. They betrayed and murdered the rebel queen, an act that created even more vacant titles and lands. Once King Maric exacted justice. That Ferelden did not fall apart after the Orlesians left is a testament to the strength of King Maric. The old family still held grudges against those who had sided with the Emperor, and those new families that had been granted titles were viewed as interlopers. The Landsmeet that followed Maric's coronation were tense, to say the least. From Folklore and History by Sister Petrine, Chantry Scholar. Indeed. What else was there that I wanted to do? At least this stuff, of course, to bring these quests to him.
The Irregulars thank you.
Also, I don't remember if I've ever done this before or not. But indeed, there's a new quest now that everything else is completed, so a change in leadership. My friend, the time has come to see this guild under new leadership. My father has led the irregulars through some tough times, but it is clear that his judgment is faulty from age, and it is time for new blood to head up the guild. This was a difficult decision for me to come to, and I fear that he will not give up his position peacefully. You will find him in Denerim in the Market District, directly surrounded by his sycophants. Do whatever you deem necessary to convince him that his son's leadership is the best chance for this guild to thrive in these times. The guild backs this mission, my friend, as do many of our friends in Denerim. Let concerns of dissent fade from your mind. This is the right thing to do. Your friend, Tauran. So, I guess, but at least he said, do whatever you deem necessary, as in we can just try to persuade him. That's what I at least thought originally to begin with, and yeah, that's why I felt that it's okay to accept this quest. Doesn't mean that we need to go and kill him, try to persuade him, and that's all. That is all. Was there something else I wanted to do? Probably not. I don't remember anything else, so let's go and try to do this last quest for the Blackstone Irregulars. I think that's a good idea, or at least a relatively good idea. I wonder if this Hapran is the daughter of that
Be
person.
careful with that package, you
Probably
lazy
not.
slut. It's worth more than you'll make in 10 years.
What a lovely person.
Be careful with that package, you lazy slut. It's worth more than you'll make
Lovely.
in 10 years.
Lovely person. Absolutely fantastic. I did also have the one quest that I should be able to return to the Shanter now.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on.
But yeah, before at least, like, I've remembered this only at the very late point, and then remembered to return to the bar very late point, so I had to go around a lot more. Yet, nothing more in here, but that quest is also then completed. And here are the Blackstone Irregulars. So, Ralnor Hawkwind is the father, I'd presume.
Ah, Warden, we finally meet. I know why you're here. Talran sent you. My own son wants me dead. Well, I suppose I should be proud that I bred in him such ambition.
I don't know, maybe. Why would he want you dead?
He is an ambitious child, hungry for the guild to be the way it was in his grandfather's day, a violent band bolstered by secret funding from the nobility. He disagrees with my belief that we can make our way without such backroom dealing. We can, instead, work with honor and integrity.
And yeah, in all honesty, I happen to agree with you. I don't really care too much about those backroom dealings and such things. Like, they exist if they need to, but I prefer that there wouldn't be all that stuff. There's enough all sort of dealings like this to begin with. We don't need to be making even more of them. So I happen to agree with you.
I appreciate you saying that, Warden. It's good to know that my beliefs are shared by someone of your station. I have wrestled with my own emotions about my son for some time, in fear that I may have to turn a blade on him myself. But I cannot bring myself to do it. Kill my own son. Even if it's what's best for my men.
It is a tough choice. Tough thing to do for a certainty. Well, I could take care of him for you if you wish.
I ache even discussing this, but Tauran has killed his opponents and bullied my men. It has to stop. Challenge him to a duel and defeat him. Return to one of our posts, and I will reward you.
Thank you. Consider it done.
As much as I appreciate your help, I cannot see you after the deed is done. Despite everything, you will still be the one who killed my son. Last I heard, he was headed toward Lothering. You should find him there. Come, men. Evil thoughts make me thirsty for ale.
But yeah, understandable that he wouldn't really want to see us afterwards, because he is still, no matter what he would do or would wanna do, he's still his son, so quite understandable. And yeah, I do have to say that I really enjoyed actually the momentum, even though it says that it trains stamina fast or quickly. It doesn't feel like it's that fast to me. It feels that we have pretty good amount of stamina to use regardless. Like, it's not the same sort of thing that the haste that Vun casts. Vun's haste actually does train her mana quite fast, I'd say. But the momentum definitely doesn't feel like it, and it's basically similar. And then I loaded. My god, what an idiot I am. I pressed the wrong button. Oh well, I just saved here, so I'll just skip this quickly. Okay, that wasn't too much of a problem, at least, to do a little bit again, but he was supposed to be going towards slaughtering, so I think our best chance to go and try to get to him is just going and traveling to the Redcliffe village, and hopefully meet them on the way. At least that is my hope. There we go. I assume it's going to be them. And it certainly enough is correct. Yes. Tauran Hawkwind. Let me go and take this elf root. I could actually create a few healing potions with Morrigan, even though I have of course done these in the spot where I actually would be then in. But still, just to make sure that we survive the fights that we are gonna be in, could create them again. So, Tauran Hawkwind, hello.
My friend. Look, everyone, it's our Grey Warden associate. Do you have business with me?
Well, I am here to kill you.
I suppose my father got to you. Did he tell you about honor and integrity, about my evil plans to conquer the guild? His beliefs are outdated and destructive. Since I put my plans in place, this guild has blossomed. We are better funded and better equipped than ever. You were part of that. Stopping his supply chains, bribing nobles in Denerim. Take pride, my friend. We are remaking the Irregulars into a political force.
I don't even know if I would want it to be a political force, and he is of course correct. We have been helping him specifically, so in that sense he does have a point, but it doesn't mean that I can't be changing my mind or changing the direction. I was uncomfortable with some of the quests that they had to begin with, but they didn't generally ask too horrible things from me specifically, but yeah, then he has also been working specifically against his father, considering the stopping his supply chains and all that. But yeah, I think I'd rather choose the side with the father, so sadly you will have to die.
You're entitled to your opinion, but I think my men might disagree with you. Men, to me!
That obviously enough would be the case. Like, why wouldn't they disagree with me? Would be very weird if they would be just, yeah, we agree with you. It's not like we've been working to this guy or anything for a while now, but yeah, totally. I'm just definitely gonna be happy with that.
Wipe them out quickly!
Okay, do horror for this guy. Let's go and kill these archers then afterwards. Let's do Waking Nightmares to overall these all.
Finish it.
Did you do the taunt yet? You did. Good. Just concentrate on that guy for a moment. Should be okay. Good. That's one dead. Okay, good. And let's see about doing something like this. Sure, it can hit Alistair, it's okay. If it has to hit Alistair, then it has to hit Alistair. Okay, good. Yeah, keep Alistair alive, please. Would be preferable. There is that guy actually over there, so I would prefer to do that. That's weird how he's just standing there. I would have thought that he would be dead. You go and attack against this guy. We do want to kill all the others first, just in case. Go and attack that guy.
As you wish.
Use that lesser Lyrium potion. Do some more damage against it. And there goes him as well. Good. That is completed. Quest updated. And completed.
Alright.
So, that's something. Even if we did side with them before or with him before, but it doesn't mean that I have to do it always and forever. So, I had been thinking anyways what I would want to be using the money for that we have at the moment. So, I guess quickly at least travel there with you and I can show you exactly what I did buy because we're already traveling all the way here anyway. So, I remember that here in the Orzammar, there is that one merchant that had some item that I was kind of interested in. So I might as well show you at least what I went and bought. Because why not? Even if I wouldn't be showing all the selling or all the giving stuff to the armies and all. I even gave 30 gold pieces at the end of the day to the armies of the Red Cliff. So that's a lot of gold given away too. It was the maximum that I was able to give, so I was thinking that, sure, I'll give you all of this. Why not? What more would I need that for? So sure, have it all. But I did come first and buy indeed one expensive item from this guy.
Have you seen my lad? I'm only asking because you never know.
Let me see your wares. So, let's see. Like, this is also, of course, a really, really good dagger, but I am very happy with my own daggers to begin with. So, the best thing about this would be the plus 30% to critical backstab damage. That is really good. But on the other hand, this other one has the interrupt spell casting and the other one has the little bit nonetheless backstab damage bonuses and more damage against dragons specifically. Not that it's necessarily that useful, but yeah, don't need that. But the thing I bought was this ring because of the fact that we anyways are missing quite a lot of rings. Like most of our people don't have rings. So it seems like a... Yes. That was a funny one. So it seemed like a sensible thing for Alistair, to give for Alistair. And I think it certainly is. Plus 10 to Constitution, plus 3 health regeneration in combat, plus 10 health regeneration while exploring, which is not that useful, but I guess it's fine. Plus 3 armor and plus 20% to healing effects received, which I think is going to also be useful. And I took this away just for the reason that this is Alistair's own, even though it's otherwise not that useful, but hey, at least only Alistair can use it, so. And gave this to Ogren then on the other hand. But yeah, that's the sort of thing that I came to quickly do here. And then yeah, had a lot of things needed to be sold. I have almost full inventory after all. Diamond Quarters.
Alright.
The only bad thing about coming here is indeed the fact that you get all the way straight into that spot when traveling, but then you don't get quite all the way through. Although, maybe these guys will talk like they did before when I was here. That would be nice.
Bread? Please, sir. Just a bit of bread.
Could you guys talk? Alistair, I think, asked about... The Branca and marriage stuff was already before, right? I actually kinda wanna go and just get it again, because it's sad when you guys can't hear it when they were talking about such a thing before when we were exiting. So, just like, please guys, please talk it through. Would be so happy. I would be. So, if you could, would be really nice. Well, if they don't talk it now, then they don't talk it. Can't be helped. Guess they're not in a talkative mood. Sad times. Very sad. Still, that is an excellent ring for a certainty.
Another victory for the Regent at Larkus Valley, so everyone is saying.
That just about settles it then, doesn't it? The Queen will have the banner on all lined up soon.
How should I know? I'm no high and mighty lord sitting in the Landsmeet, am I?
Indeed. I wouldn't know either, other than what I do know, at least, because I actually do associate with the high-born people nowadays, but which is very strange. How have we traveled so far when we used to just be a castless? Just a castless dwarf that had nothing to do with any of these sort of things, just barely surviving with criminal businesses. Alright, so let's travel back into here. Then next. Oh yeah, like before then I came back and of course visited the campsite so I can do the enchantments and stuff, but again, it's already done otherwise. Also, I assume, yeah, this is the battle where the Dalish elves will be in, so let's go and make sure that none of them die. That would be pleasant. Morrigan. Just come as far as you need to so you can get that sleep off. Go and do that. Let's do the waking nightmares to these guys, mayhaps.
Okay, done with you now.
And you can do maybe horror to this guy. Sadly, he already kind of woke up, but hey, at least Okran can try to kill it then. A little bit better. So guess that's okay. Okay. Go and do that. You can do the prison thing on this guy on the other hand. You guys are killing. That's good. That shriek was just not doing a darn thing. Maybe because I had indeed. I could try to kill this guy, but just a little bit of a question. Should I?
As you wish. Yes.
There's that one shriek over there. Yeah, okay. Do don't. So maybe it will come to you actually, Alistair. This elf really traveled far though. Kind of funnily far. Okay, well that's all done and good. We fought together with our elven friends as well, which is definitely what we would have liked to do anyways, but I just didn't even remember. Oh yeah, I hadn't done that yet. But now we have. I don't know why I'm picking all of this stuff up in this situation, but just can't help it. I just have to. Have to do it. No matter how silly it may be.
Our tribe fights for you, Warden. Our tribe fights for you, Warden.
Indeed it does, indeed it does. Okay, so that's good. One more battle done. Let's do a quick save. The only thing that I am kind of considering that I could try to go and still show you would be what they exactly said when we gave them a lot of money, because before we didn't listen very well to the how the human people said and all that. So I guess I could quickly go and do that in the campsite, but it's not that essential, but I guess I could quickly do it nonetheless. Do I actually have enough gold, the 30 gold, just to quickly give them that? I do. I got plenty of gold, so I can easily do that too. Easily can do it. So, or even knights. 30 sovereign. Then leave.
Very generous, Warden. If you need staff after the battle, keep us in mind.
There, that's what he would say. Let's give the daily shells the deep mushrooms. Definitely don't do anything with them.
You will have the best equipped army Ferelden has ever seen.
And then I was giving the circle all of its all of the unassigned stuff. Of course, at the moment there's some stuff that I probably were changing, but still, in general.
Even the Templars will be impressed by the powers you will command.
Sure. I don't think I even had any gems actually that I was able to give before. Yeah, I probably had accidentally sold the sapphire and or hadn't gotten a sapphire, but I guess we can give it now. But I don't think I had anything to give them before, which is a shame, which is a very shame.
We are better with every step you take.
But yeah, nonetheless, the 30 gold pieces even for them and all that was quite nice, quite nice. Okay, let's go then back.
Yes.
And Morrigan.
Indeed.
Then back to Denerim. And then I have to remind myself, was there something else I needed to do? We go back to the tavern to at least finish off this Blackstone regular quest, yes. But anything else? Well, there was the gifts. Specifically one important gift that I gave at least. So need to go and do that still. You still actually sitting? No, that's a Cyrillic. Okay, so you must be sitting here. Yeah.
Was that your daughter I saw in the market?
Yeah.
Probably. Hebron has done nothing since we've
I
arrived.
have no,
except
but
spend
yeah,
coin
hey
on
Brent,
herself.
that was the
If we stay
the
in Dennery
weird
much longer, I'll have to
bad
send her to a
girl
cloister.
there talking
No need
about,
for such
oh,
drastic
you,
measures.
blah.
She's only a child. She'll outgrow this.
But yeah, I don't know how he can sit that way.
that the
At
number
least
that
they're next
represents
to each
becoming
other to
intolerable?
talk, but
Yes.
yeah,
She turned
that's
15
just kind of
this past
strange. Very strange indeed.
The captain sends his regards.
Thank you. Nothing more, I presume. Indeed, nothing more. So let's see. Current quests is just in this, which I don't have the one more love letter. I don't know if I can find it anymore either. Maybe I really did miss it somewhere. Cryfave, not planning to do this. We have to report about, and just applied Lance meet as the next thing. So definitely very few quests. But yeah, it is definitely plausible that I missed the one letter somewhere. I just have no idea where. I do wish that I had an idea about that. I really don't. But yeah, this girl here, this Habran that was talking all sort of stuff, was a daughter.
Don't stare at me, Cho. I can have my father send you south to fight Darkspawn, you know. Don't stare at me, Cho. I can have my
What a lovely girl. What a lovely 15-year-old girl.
Dwarven craft.
Although I guess she might look there a little bit older than just 15 years old. At least it feels to me like that, but who knows. I don't know why that guy is standing there watching a wall. All sort of questions that I have about these situations. But yeah, the other gifts I didn't manage to give to the people that I should have. Of course, the gold bar, if I still had it in my inventory, I gave to Sevron. But then the sky ball, I tried to give to Okran that maybe it could keep him drunk, but he didn't really care for it, which I can't really say I'm too surprised, but it's still kind of annoying. Kind of a little bit annoying. Yeah.
It'll do, sure.
And I should have had one more map. I definitely had another map in the before, but
most kind.
Tried one, didn't work out. But this was the important gift, of course.
Oh, thank you. This shield. It's Duncan's, isn't it? That's his crest.
It is a shame that there's this kind of black bars here when we do it, but can't be helped right now. I thought maybe you might want it.
Thank you. Truly, I had no idea his shield wasn't with him. This is perfect. I don't know how else to express my gratitude. This means a great deal to me. I can't believe you remembered it at all.
Of course I remembered.
I'll treasure this. Thank you.
Okay, so, and we actually get the proper shield, but let me actually load the proper save now where I was before. As in before Lance meet. That's the one. That's where I had played into before. I'm quite certain that this is the right spot. So I have already done all the equipment stuff, emptying the inventory and all of that stuff. So I think that that's a pretty good place. So let's see, Alistair is using the right shield now. Yes, indeed, Duncan's shield. I had to change the amulet, because the amulet that he was using before was this, which took away 3 strength, and that meant that he wouldn't be able to wield Duncan's shield, which sucked. It is still a very good shield, and it is cool looking, so I just felt that it's nice to give him the Duncan shield rather than just Eamon's shield for the moment in time being. And yeah, the Life Giver is an extremely good ring. And then I leveled up everyone else too, and all that. I'm sure it's not that essential to show it all. I had bought the one book as well for myself that allowed me to get the poisons into poison mastery skill level 2. Not that important, but hey, when you don't have anything special to do with the gold, then why not? Don't have almost any gold right now. Made some traps and all that, and had made more of the health bottles, as you can see, at least a little bit more. I had made also the overpowering lure, so I guess I can give that into here or take it into here. Not sure if I'll use it a lot, but nonetheless. But yeah, I guess there's not anything otherwise that important that we have to do right now. So I think this still, even though this episode will probably be a little bit shorter now, but I think this is the good place to end for this time around, and then we continue with actually going to the Landsmeet and seeing through all of that next time around. So I hope you enjoyed some more of the Dragon Age Origins, even if I didn't now manage to record and show you quite everything. I guess I can at least show you exactly the runes we have in. So +5 electricity damage and chance of paralysis. Didn't of course change all of them. I changed this to have the +10 damage versus Darkspawn rather than having frost and fire damage. I thought that would be fun enough. It's not like frost and fire damage can be shown anyways, and we are gonna fight Darkspawn eventually. Don't think I changed anything for you into that sword. You have just now +10 cold damage in this Nut Crusher, which is quite a lot. Of course you have nothing, and then Vun has this one, Winter Spread still. You have your things. Think change some of these things, but nothing that essential that it's nothing too much to worry about in general. Yeah, and that's the things that he has and all that. Okay, but I hope you enjoyed some more of the Dragon Age Origins. I'll see you for more next time, so thank you for watching and see you then. Bye bye. To be continued with Kidarusha next time in Dragon Age.